Okay, alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen, wassalatu wassalam ala Rasulil Kareem, amma ba'd. So, inshallah ta'ala, we will start our quiz now. So, Bismillah. So, just to give some point standings, as we know, we started with the cook-off. So, there'll be 2 rounds for Jeopardy. This round, we have each category worth 100 each. So, I'm going to have to hide some of these things. So each category now is 100, 200, 3, 4, and 5, 4 categories. Then the second round, the final round, everything will be doubled up, double jeopardy. Now in double jeopardy, for this one, no, but you can't lose points. Each group will get a maximum of 3 chances. That's fine. No points can be lost. But in the double jeopardy round, either you gain the point or you lose the point. So currently the point standings, before the jeopardy, the point standings are for the cook-off. So there were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 criteria that was used, but one had to be dropped. The taste criteria was dropped. That was too much food to taste for one person. So that criteria was not used. The other criteria that was used, teamwork, then presentation, timing, creativity, and cleanup. Those were the 5 that were used. Teamwork, the brothers got the full 200, sisters got the full 200. We saw the teams being utilized. No one person dominated and did everything. For presentation, I think we can agree the brothers and the sisters got the full 200 points each. For creativity, the brothers and the sisters came up with some recipes based on what they had on the spot. So they got the full 200 points each. But for timing, the sisters overall got 100 points because they exceeded their brothers. So they got 100 points, the brothers got none. For cleanup, the cleanup is still pending, so it's 100 points each. So currently the brothers are on 700, the sisters on 800. So that's the current standing. Right? So the current standing is that the brothers are on 700 points and the sisters are on 800 points. Right? So now we will begin the Jeopardy. The rules for the Jeopardy, again, this is a part of a recap, is a maximum of 3 questions to a team. So if they get it right, then it moves on to the other side. In double Jeopardy, everything is doubled up. The same rule. However, if you get it wrong, you lose the points as well. Right? So Bismillah. So we will start with the brothers, right? For the first, as I said, maximum of 3. So brothers, go ahead. Brothers, as a team, remember, teamwork. Yes. Yes. Brothers, go ahead. Eh? Algebra 500. Wait. Wait. Algebra 500. Wait, all right. Algebra 500. 3x minus 4 equals 2x plus 5. What is x? X equals 9. Okay? X equals 9. So team 1 is correct. All right. Next, brothers. Algebra 400. All right. Yes. X is 16, the brother said. X equals 16. Next, brothers, next one. Last, remember, maximum of 3. If you get it right, then it moves on to the sisters. Algebra 300. No, that's its brother's third. Yes. What is x? What? X is 4. X equals 4. So now it's time for the sisters. Sisters, your time, your choice. Huh? 7x minus 3 equal 18. What is x? 3. X equals 3. All right, so that's the sisters' score. 2 more questions maximum. Sisters? Let's get the audio down. Let's get it. We want to hear. Want to hear. Please. Y'all know it's not going to help this. Algebra 100. X plus 5 equals 12. What is X? All right, so the sister said X is 7. Last question. The brothers are on 1200. Sisters are on 300. So the next, no, so moving on. Hold on. Sisters, last question. Calm down. Don't everybody, y'all work as a team, please. No one person just jump out and say something. Work as a team, be strategic. This Stories of the Prophets 500. This prophet was killed because he opposed a marriage. Five, 4. All right, so that's time. Eh? Okay. All right. All right. So moving on to the brothers. No points is lost. Brothers. Stories of the prophet. Everybody, please. The prophet was the son of Prophet Ibrahim and Sarah. Prophet Ismail alayhi salam. No, this is Ismail was the son of, I won't tell you, that might come. So sisters time again. If you get it right. We get it wrong, it's done. Sisters, shh. Again, teamwork, please. Sisters, your time again. You'll get another chance. Islamic Studies 500. La ilaha illallah has how many conditions? Yeah, whichever one they use, I'll choose. I know the amount of conditions. Sister Sumaya said 7 conditions. So there are 7 conditions. Some say 8, yes, some say 9. So we'll give that point. Now, sisters, your time again. Last 20 surahs for 400. This surah has an I, which translates to be indeed, mankind to his Lord is ungrateful. Surah Adiyat, that is correct. So one more question for the sisters. Yeah, sorry. Yes. See there, 12 and 12. But yeah, you're 100 ahead because of the kuka. Last 20 surahs, 500. This surah has an I, which translates, indeed with hardship will be ease. Yes, I'm listening. Surah Shar. Naam, or Inshira. Naam, so it's not the brothers' time. Brothers. You're taking too long. It's 10 seconds. Last what? Last 20 surahs, 300. This surah an I will translate. Let them worship the Lord of this house. 5. Surah Fil. Not Surah Fil. All right, so moving on to the sisters. The Quran was revealed in which place? All right, so next, sisters. What? Islamic studies 300. Name 3 conditions of Salah. Yes? All right, so yes, being Muslim, sanity, maturity, wudu, removing impurity, covering the aura, the time of the Salah, facing the Qibla, and the intention. So any 3 of those conditions. That's 3 questions, correct? Oh, that's 2. Okay. Next. Yes? Stories of the prophets, 300. This prophet was sent to the people of Thamud. Prophet Saleh. Now, brothers, remember there's also double jeopardy coming up with lots of points. Brothers, your time. Brothers. Stories of the prophets, 200. Prophet Ismail alayhi salam. Next. Islamic studies, 200. 2 of the sacred months in the Islamic calendar. So I heard Muharram and Rajab. So now Muharram and Rajab. Last question for the brothers. Last 20 surahs, 200. This surah and ayah we translates, indeed, your enemy is the one cut off. Surah Kawthar. Now we are on to the sisters. Last 20 surahs are 100. This was an ayah from the evil of that which he created. Surah? Surah? Brothers, I can't hear when y'all speak while they're answering. Right? So Surah Falaq. Next. Stories of the Prophet 100. This Prophet faced Fir'aun. All right, now. All right, and the last questions you don't need to tell me. The sacred month in which we fast. All right, that was 400. So alhamdulillah. So that is the first. So currently the total point standings. The sisters are on 3,800 points and the brothers are on 2,500 points. So now we are moving on to double jeopardy. So now it's time for double jeopardy. All right, so the sisters are on 3,800. The brothers are on 2,500. So now it's time for double jeopardy. So the questions ended where? On the sisters? All right, so we continue. All right, so remember in double jeopardy, if you get it right, you get the points. If you get it wrong, you lose the points. All right, so brothers, go ahead. Oh. Remember, teamwork. Okay? The last one is questions coming from AI and the SHAAM series. Algebra 1000. All right, Algebra 1000. What is X? X is 3. That is correct. All right, again, brothers, next question. Shh. Algebra 800. Yeah, I don't think the right answer is here, but here's an answer. What? Eh? Go again. X is 6. So X equals 6. Last one for the brothers. Switch. Last one for the brothers. Algebra 600. Now, one of the reasons for those who are, this is their first time here, one of the reasons we use algebra, because algebra was introduced by the Muslims. So it's something that Muslims should master. It's a means of solving problems, and Muslims should be able to solve problems. So that's one of the wisdom behind using algebra as a category. X is 2. That is correct. All right, so now the sisters, it's your turn. Algebra. All right, so we heard algebra 400, so let's work with that. Five, four, three. X. X is? X is 7. Okay, so I know first it's not 10 seconds for double jeopardy, it's 15. Right. So X is 7, so that is correct. Let's hear. We want to hear now. Continue. Let's, sisters. Yeah? Yeah. Go again. Islamic studies 600. Salah has dash number of conditions. Shurut. 6. No, I heard 6. Salah has 9 conditions. And those 9 conditions were listed in the previous jeopardy, if you realize. So that's a negative 200 in this category. Sisters and brothers, shh. Brothers, shh. Let's, shh. Brothers. Now we still need time to start. Let's select. Algebra 200. Okay. What is X? X is 4. All right, brothers, again. Stories of the prophets for 400. This prophet took care of Prophet Zakaria, alayhi salam. Last one for the brothers. Brothers, time. Stories of the prophets for 600. This prophet was sent to the people of Ad. Prophet Hud, alayhi salam. Sisters, your time. Last 20 surahs, 800. This surah is an ayah with translates. And as for the one whose scales are heavy with good deeds. Five, four, three, what? Surah Takathur. Okay, so brothers, your time. Yes, go ahead, brothers. Stories of the Prophet for 200. Another name for Prophet Yunus, mentioned in Surah Anbiya and Surah Qalam. Dhunnun, that is correct. Next, brothers. Stories of the prophets for 800. He was the nephew of Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam. Prophet Lut alayhi salam. And the next. Next. Last 20 surahs, 600. This surah is an eye until you visit the graves. Yes. 5, 4, 3. Surah Takathur. All right, so sisters, team sisters, there's still a lot more points to gain. A lot more points on the board. Over 6,000 points are still there. Over 7,000. Islamic studies, 400. Listen. What are the three fundamental principles? Usulu Talata. What are those three things that are mentioned? The three things. Based on the course we are doing, what are those three things? Five, 4, 3, 2. Asan me with an answer. Go again, what? What? Who is your Lord? Who is your prophet? What is your religion? I heard it across here. Y'all not working as a team. Y'all not working as a team. Shh. I heard it, but I heard the discussion. So, all right, shh, brothers. So again, all of you work together as team. Next, brothers. Shh, 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 shh. Go again. Islamic studies for 200. How many arkan does Salah have? How many pillars? 8 is the answer. Well, there are 14 arkan of salat. So we have shurut, we have arkan, we have wajibat, right? We have sunnah. So the shurut is anything, and the wajibat is what you're looking at. Yes. No, I take it from, if you notice when somebody shouts out, I take it from the group once it's heard. Once I hear it clearly, if it's whispered, yes. Those pillars that must be done. They come forward. If you do them, yes. At the sajda, the sajda forgetfulness is not enough. No, man, we know which 8 you have, but I know that another arkan. So as me say, you have shurut, you have conditions, you have pillars, you have obligatory, and you have sunnah. So you have those 4 things. Yes. All right. So now it's time for the sisters. The sisters will have to go big if they intend to come back. Sisters, your question? Last 20 surahs, 400. This surah is an Arabic translation, and it's 5 surah. Remember, you need to work as a group, you know. Right? All right. Next, sisters, again, as a team, please. Next. Yes. Remember, you all only have 2 questions left. Last 20 surahs, 1,000. This surah is an eye, we translate. No, he does not stop. We will surely drag him by the forelock. That's a clue. Yes. 5, 4, Surah Alaq. All right, so now sisters, last question for the sisters. Last one for the sisters. What, last questions? How much? What? You're not, well, currently you're nothing here, but remember you are 1,300 ahead. So the sisters are at 3,800, the brothers are now at 7,500. So what are you choosing? 7,500. What are you choosing? Let's get the audio. Islamic studies 800. Ibn Taymiyyah classified patience into 3 types. Patience in obeying Allah, patience in refraining from sin, anil ma'asiyah. What is the third? Patience upon calamity. That is correct. All right, so now brothers' time. So that's correct, sisters. Brothers. Last 20 surahs, okay? In addition to Qul Huwallahu Ahad, this surah is also known as the other Ikhlas. Yes. 5, 4, 3. That's Surah Nasr, it is Surah Kafirun. All right, sisters. Shh. Audio, please. Sisters, remember we're running out of time, so let's make it quick. Islamic Studies 1,000. Ajaban li amril mu'min. Continue the translation of this hadith as close as possible. Continue the translation of this hadith as close as possible. Ajaban li amril. continue the translation of this hadith as close as possible. Go again. Yes, yes. Can you already choose? Yes. No, if we do that, we can't. Yes. I mentioned it this morning again as well. Yes. Yes, I did. Yes. Five. What? Three, two, one. Time. Time. That's time. Amazing. The fear of the believer. Everything for them is good. If something good happens, they are grateful. If something harmful happens, they are patient. And this is good for them. Ajaban, amazing are the affairs of the believers. So they are. That's why I said as close as possible. You need to go word for word. The two qualities, gratitude and patience. Right? So that's the sister's point. Brothers, to try and say a hadith, yes. So, brothers, SHAAM series for 400. Revelation was on hold for a time, and this was revealed to give the Prophet ﷺ reassurance and peace of mind. No, what is the name of the surah? What is the name of the surah? Surah Buha. All right, brothers. SHAAM for 200. How many wajibat of salah are there? How many? The brother said 8. All right. Now, last one for the brothers. SHAAM 600. Name the surah and ayah number of the following. Didn't we expand your test? The surah and the ayah number. You can't get half. No, you can't get half. Five, four, three, two. Surah Shar, first ayah. All right, sisters. How much sisters? Eh? Which one? Eh? Surah Shar, Surah Inshirah, the first ayah. Surah Shar, ayah 1. That was the answer. Stories of the prophets 1,000. His soul was taken in the fourth heaven. Prophet Idris, alayhi salam. All right. Next. The reason for revelation of this surah was that two tribes started boasting on each other until they started even boasting of their dead and visiting the graveyards to count the number of the dead. Which surah is this? It's still within the last 20, so I've been sure we have kept it within the last 20. Surah Takathur. That is correct. And the last one for the sisters. He is the author of Al-Qawaid Al-Arba'a. He is the author of Al-Qawaid Al-Arba'a, the 4 fundamental principles. He is the author of the book Al-Qawaid Al-Arba'a, the 4 fundamental principles. Yes, man, the 4 fundamental principles. No, not what in Arabic means. The author of the book, the name of the author. The name of the book, the name of the author, the writer of the book. Who? Yes, Abdul, Ibn, yeah, Ibn Abdul what? No, we're not talking about Salafus Salih. What is this? No, I think we agree with giving that point. It is very close. Muhammad ibn Abdul Wahhab. Right? So I think that's close enough to give the point. All right. So alhamdulillah, the scores are finalized. So the prize is actually, so we didn't have much cash today. So the prize is actually a case of different flavors plus bragging rights. I know bragging rights is more important than anything else. All right. So which final points? Final points. The final points. Yeah, man, it finished. It finished. Yeah. All right. So the final points are sisters, 6,400, and brothers, 8,500. Now, eh? All right. So inshallah, before we end, alhamdulillah, so we wrap up now, inshallah, but just a few pointers now. So inshallah, let's try to see. So we have been doing this quite some time. Brothers, sisters, please just spare 5 minutes. 5 minutes to wrap up, inshallah. Then we can discuss everything else, inshallah. So alhamdulillah, 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 rabbil alameen, wassalatu wassalam ala rasulil kareem, amma ba'd. So alhamdulillah, we had done about 6 or 7 webinars for the SHAAM series and 5 workshops. So it's about 12 sessions overall, alhamdulillah. Over the sessions, we have learned a lot. Now, I've been competing. A lot of these questions, some of us are saying, whoa, what are the answers to these questions? And we have tried to, some people would say, dumb down some of the questions, because there are a lot more that we learned in the sessions, but we haven't touched on that because we want persons to learn and don't feel like the quiz is intimidating, right? So alhamdulillah, also for the cook-off, we realized that everybody can participate in activities. The whole thing was to bring teamwork, creativity, to show that it doesn't have to be a specific sister or a specific brother that does all the work, right? And we realized when we work as teams, as if the work gets quite easier. So we realized that almost everything is pretty much washed up. A little bit is left to clean up. But we realized that nothing is left for 2 or 3 persons. The cooking, there were different types of chicken, very innovative, the different types of rice. Unfortunately, and the presentation was fantastic. Unfortunately, I don't eat a lot because I would have tried everything, but my stomach just can't manage, right? So alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah, and I think it was really interactive, seeing brothers and sisters who have never interacted with each other before, interacting together. Even in the quiz here, persons are communicating that probably haven't communicated before, right? So one of the things is that we want to learn, want to show that Islam is very fun, right? And for us to work as a team and then see what the difference that we can do together as a jama'ah. So these are some of the takeaways that we should get from the sessions, inshallah. So as we say, the SHAAM series is looking at the Sharia, understanding how we are supposed to live, akhlaq, building our character, so certain aspects of our character, aqidah, being able to speak about what are the things we need to know as Muslims, our belief system, and mu'amalat, regular interaction, regular day-to-day interaction. Again, it was inspired by what is happening to the people of SHAAM. Let's continue to make dua for them. And let's continue to remember our own oppressed and don't oppress each other. Right? So a lot of the time we're looking and we're saying, look what the Jews are doing. And sometimes we are oppressing in our own homes. Right? So we need to start. So this is, inshallah ta'ala, is advice to myself firstly, and all of us, that let us try to use this as a means of a starting point. So just as how the book, it is not the end, it's a point of starting. So let us start, inshallah ta'ala, to develop in our deen, to increase in our activities, increase together as a community, inshallah ta'ala. And it is very heartwarming to see how we have been working together, people from different communities, I mean, we have less, but subhanAllah, I have to give a shout out to the St. Mary Jama'ah as well. They have been coming to all the programs. They have just been strapped, just having a camp, everything. They have been all the SHAAM program. Alhamdulillah, they have been they have been the community that inspired me to keep continuing. That I know that even if nobody from the Jama'ah comes, you're guaranteed that they will come, right? And this is what we need to do. They have a fundraiser coming up in less than 4 weeks. We have to support them. They are not a wealthy community. They are wealthy in Iman. They're very wealthy in supporting the Islamic work, right? So now that they need help, let us, this and all of these, as much of us, make it to their fundraiser on the 26th of January, inshallah ta'ala, because they want to improve their masjid. The masjid is not in a condition like this. They want to fix the roof, fix the floor. The roof is leaking terribly. So inshallah ta'ala, let's see what we can do as a community to help them. May Allah reward you all immensely. The Prophet ﷺ said that you have not thanked Allah if you don't thank the people. If you don't thank so we have to, that the connection is for us to be showing gratitude to Allah. Remember, we said that there are two qualities that the scholars said are we needed. Half is what? Patience, and the other half is gratitude. So we need to, inshallah ta'ala, try our best to develop this. Jazakumullah khairan kathiran. Shukran jazilan. Thank you all. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.